Hi, how are you?
All good.
You can sit down.
Thank you.
You look cheerful today.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Shreyas, and I'm looking for a teaching profession right now, and I've applied for it.
All right. And how do you know about this organization?
So with Kraya, some of my students who were with me previously had come here, and the interaction that I had with the parents actually told me about the institute, and it also inspired me to come here, and that's why I've applied for the role.
All right. So it's a quite warm up. So let's begin with some kind of interview question.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me Nikita Karki. I'm the manager of Kreya Early Education Center, and we are looking for a full-time teacher for our organization.
Yeah.
And let's see whether you are perfect or not for that job.
Sure.
All right. So let's start. So Shreyas, tell me about yourself.
So my name is Shreyas, and I'm originally from India, and I pursued my teaching career in India as well. And after that, I moved into Australia, and then started in the teaching profession. And having certified over here to do in early childcare, I've then moved on to childhood teaching as well.
All right, that's good. So Shreyas, do you love children's?
Yes, I do.
All right. And what experience do you have with the children's?
So apart from teaching, I've also been able to spend time with children in football coaching as well. I've worked as an assistant coach in training people in football as well back in India.
Yeah.
And with respect to dealing with children, I've been pretty good at it because I'm able to understand what and how their attention span is and how they want to learn and how they'll be interested. So with knowing that, I do know how to deal with children.
All right, that's very nice. And what is your understanding about the national quality standard?
Yeah, so it is basically the standard that is put forth by the Australian government to make sure that the quality of education that is being given to the children initially during the early days is very crucial. And people need to, teachers who are coming in to teach these children also need to know what sort of things they should be teaching and how they should be teaching, which is why the standard is necessary, and I do understand it pretty well.
So, in our criteria, there is written we need 4-year experience. So you must have been engaged in some other work as well. So in your previous work, have you handled some kind of misbehaving child?
Yes, that is there in every case. We do handle misbehaving child, but in that particular situation, the way we handle it actually tells a lot. Because the child may do it something knowingly, unknowingly, but immediately if we go and scold the child or threaten the child or everything, that does not solve the issue because the child might repeat it again, misbehavior again. We need to tell them in a way where they understand it, why they shouldn't be doing and how they should be performing in the future classes as well.
Okay. So, describe about a time when you have to deal with parents, or when you have to tell them about the progress or some kind of conflicting behavior about the child.
Yeah, parents are always keen and always positive about their child. So the children also, some of the times that the misbehavior that they do in the school, they might not be doing it at home. So sometimes it is too hard for parents to digest that there was a conflicting behavior of their child. But it is necessary for teachers, as teachers, we need to inform the parents and keep them updated as to how the progress is of the child holistically. That is not just in studies, but also how they are behaving, how they are taking part in different activities. So all of these needs to be informed, and while explaining it to a parent, we need to do it in such a way that they don't get offended or they don't think of it as a big mistake by their child, which their child should not have done. And focusing on that way and telling the parent in that way will make sure that they understand.
Very nice. So I'll give you one scenario. So you see a child coming with some kind of bruises or other patches in his hand, her hand. So what will you do in that situation?
The first thing that I will be doing is giving them first aid, and I also happen to be a first first aid check registered,
Okay.
where I have completed that. And as and when there is, if at all there is profusive bleeding, I would try to stop the bleeding and dial the emergency services immediately. If at all it is a minor incident where there is a minor bruise, then I would be doing the first aid myself, but then book an appointment and then take the child to the doctor so that he's well.
All right. So I'll just ask you some personal question. So why did you leave your last job?
Yes, as I told you, the last job was also very good. It was also dealing with children, and when I met some of the parents who had transferred their kids from their previous institute to Kraya, I was able to see that the learning curve that the child had was much more, and it obviously had to do something with the curriculum that is being followed at Kraya, which is why I was interested to make sure that I come here and teach the kids with the curriculum followed by Kraya. And the way the parents told me also was that it's just not about studies over here, it's also about playing and extracurricular activities and everything, which is why I wanted to be involved in that.
That's very nice. You know a lot of things about Kriya, so it's very impressive over that.
Thank you.
So the last question I want to ask you is, what qualities do you have? What makes you think that we should hire you?
Yes. So one, I am outspoken, and the second is I'm a good communicator, and three is I can grab people's attention. So these three things are main because I believe as a student, as a kid, their attention span is very less, and they will listen to only the people who can grab their attention and make them do something interesting. And the second is good communicator. I communicate with kids in such a way that even if it's a very broad topic, something that is difficult for a child at that age to understand, I know how to break it down so that any person in any age category can understand what is being said. So these qualities make me think that I am suitable for this role.
Very impressive. I'm quite impressed by your answers. So do you have any questions you want to ask about this organization?
Right now, I do not have any.
All right, because you have done lots of research about the Kriya, so
Right now I do not have any.
All right, Shreyas. So if not, then maybe we should end our conversation here, and we'll let you know. Thank you for providing your precious time to this organization for this interview.
Thank you.
And our HR team will let you know about the further processing as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah.